The CEO of Bank of America is here to talk to me about crypto and banks. As part of their charge system, he is starting to use crypto. This is going to be a really cool show. Pay attention to this too. Trump, the U.S. Treasury, BRICS, SWIFT Financial Institution of America, JP Morgan, BlackRock, and World Financial Men are some of the trust lines that will be open. This video is going to be, let's go. Everything is fine. Here is the new interview with the CEO of Bank of America. He talks about banks and crypto. Pay attention. There are still 4,000 banks. That is, it's no longer like there may be thought about. Yes. Not agreeing. I have a different question for you, even though Becky has one back in Washington. On crypto, on the other hand, Brian Armstrong was sitting where you had been. Also, it goes without saying that crypto is fun in some ways. Given how strongly President Trump supports crypto, do you think that Bank of America will still be in the crypto business if we talk about this again in a year? This kind of crypto should be kept separate from physical goods and digital money transfers, because we already do most of our money transfers online. People do, and so do our companies. So the question is, what kind of business do you need to do to move some other kind of foreign money? As a result, if the rules are clear and it becomes something you can actually use for business, you will find that the banking device will work well for transactions. Wait a minute, pay attention to what he just said. The banking business will come in hard and fast if the rules are followed. Pay close attention to what he just said here. Because it's important to have something you can really do business with. As you can see, the ATMs will be very useful for transactions. They will be nameless, transactional, verified, and so on. We have to do it because it's just another way our clients are going to do things. The different part, the chance that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are a threat to the US dollar has changed. Scott Besson talked about how important it is for the US dollar to work very well. Is it dangerous? There are a lot of moving parts in all of the trade, the coming in of American tourists and everything else that's going on, but I believe the US dollar should be strong. We need a US dollar backup foreign exchange. It's good for the US. On the other hand, I want to let you know that if you cross the street here and buy lunch, if you could use a bank card, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, or another method to pay, if you want to send money right away, this could just be another way to pay. That's why I think it will be okay with regulators if it turns out to be one of the things you may see banks use with it. Blockchain already has a lot of rights. We know how to get into the Bank of America, and they already have a lot of rights on the blockchain. Yes? No, that businesses are ready. Once regulators gave the go-ahead, banks were ready to handle and use crypto. If you dealt with crypto during the Biden era, the SEC would come to talk to you and shut down your business. The gates are now wide open, ladies and gentlemen. The gates are open wide. Several. However, this is a different question when it comes to finance and Bitcoin. That is one part of investing. I think you will be able to see the banking gadget move from the transactional side. You will see the banking gadget move around. Okay, I got some extra stuff. That video was from a long time ago, but pay attention. After this clip, I learned a lot of new things. If you're new, this might be something you haven't seen before. If you've been here for a while, you may have skipped this part, but it's necessary for the rest of the video. Got to play it, as you might expect. I'm sorry, this has to do with Joe Endoso, Chief Operating Officer. Pay attention. Big businesses and banking institutions clearly like doing business with Bank of America. I believe it was perfectly timed and maybe even planned for Ripple to build and add this liquidity hub product. Since if I were Ripple today, I'd be adding liquidity to the RippleNet product. This means that every Ripple internet user, like Bank of America, can really connect to a trading hub, because that's how they can get and manage XRP. They have to work through ODL. The liquidity hub is just a big smart computer engine. It connects to accounts that Ripple has set up in all the places where money can be exchanged around the arena. To put it simply, almost every trade where there is a lot of liquidity has bills. So if I'm Bank of America, I become a place where I want, pick a range of XRP worth $1 billion to trade. And when I put that into Liquidity Hub, it will break that $1 billion up into smaller pieces and send them to all the platforms to get the best common acquisition rate for XRP. Then when I'm done using XRP for ODL, I go the other way and cross. That same smart engine also routes my sell order and moves it back to cash. That's what I want to do. Sell the XRP everywhere to get Bank of America the best price. On top of that, I should never be in a position where I'm just taking XRP from Ripple. This is how I'm doing it in all these conversations. In that case, Ripple might be doing the following. It will be possible to buy and sell XRP on all of those foreign exchanges on a regular basis, and only XRP will be given out through those exchanges. It will get more XRP into those platforms, which will increase supply. Men, pay attention. Everything is linked and ready to go. We're going to start right away. Luna, can you get on the ground? Sorry, my dog had to go to the emergency room this morning, and I think she's a little tired now. All I want to do is keep an eye on her. I don't want to be sidetracked then. I'm sorry about that. Remember that Ripple has already said that they are working closely with Bank of America, one of the biggest banks in the U.S. Questionnaire for Henri Paul, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and we work together a lot. They are one of 7 core banks that are helping us make the structure of our government. This is Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, CIBC Canada, Royal Bank of Canada, Bank of Canada, and Westbank Australia is the 4th biggest bank in the world, after the Santander Group, Quantity 19 Global, the Dana Charter Group, and Westbank. And we picked those banks because they had a great international spread all around. So we have great feedback from certain areas and unique questions. Man, this is crazy stuff. Some of the biggest bank relationships in the world are already linked to Ripple. There is no doubt that Bank of America is working with Ripple. I guess that's something we kind of get. There is, however, just a little more proof here. Also, Chad Stowe